Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of January the 13th through to the 19th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out, but first, I want to wish any of you celebrating a birthday this week a very, very happy birthday. So let's get to your reading, Cappy. Overall energy is the Chariot in the upright position, followed then by the Queen of Wands. Next we have the Star in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hierophant in the upright. And lastly we have Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. You have 4 of your 5 cards are Major Arcana. Looks like it's going to be an intense week for Capricorn. Your overall energy is the Capricorn, the Chariot in the upright position. I'm very excited because this looks like an intense week. Last week's was pretty wild, and it looks like maybe this is a continuation from last week. This is about fast-moving energy. A lot of you Capricorns have been complaining that it's been taking forever for things to change up for you. Well, look at this. Well, it looks like things are going to be moving a lot faster this week. This is all about success, attainment. The Chariot is also a card that does represent vehicles and travel. So maybe for some of you, you're getting a new vehicle this week. Let us know in the comments section, are you getting a new vehicle this week? Others of you could be looking at taking a trip. It could be sudden. The Chariot is also a representation of success and attainment that comes naturally. It's very black and white energy. It's like it either is or it isn't. So if something's coming about, like I often say that if, say for example, you put out your resume, somebody has requested that you come in for an interview, it's probably just a formality because this is like guaranteed success. All you basically have to do here is show up. If you show up, you are a shoo-in for the situation. Now this could be any situation. I just use the career as an example, but this could be on any front. So this is beautiful. It's fast moving energy. Others of you, I mentioned the vehicle because sometimes this does cover in vehicles. It could be representing you're purchasing a new vehicle. You could be going on a road trip. You could be grabbing, maybe you already have a car, for example, but now you're buying a motorcycle or an e-bike or some other form of transportation. Some of you could be purchasing horses. there is horses in here. Whatever, it's any mode of travel. You could be buying an RV or something like that. Interesting energy, fast moving, and remember this is your overall, right? Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Queen of Wands here, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could be dealing with a fire sign or a fiery person who is just lighting a fire under you to get moving. But again, it's fast-moving energy. Wands represent business and enterprise. Again, they represent travel. As well as fun, excitement, adventure. So some of you could be going on an adventure this week. Others of you could be meeting this Queen of Wands. Maybe this is a person who's coming into your life. But if this is just an aspect of you, if you have fire in your chart, Capricorn, this is you wanting to push forward and to move ahead, because that's what the Queen of Wands does. She does not like to stay still. If she has an idea in her head, she wants to implement it right away. She wants to get moving on it. Next card up is the Star in the upright position. This is beautiful energy. Remember, this is the Major Arcana's version of the Wish card. So wish upon a star this week, my Cappies. You just may see it manifest. It's a card that represents hope. I love the aspects of this energy. It represents hope, optimism, which is really, really much needed by my Cappies these days. You guys have to get back into the habit of hope and optimism after everything you've been through with the whole Pluto thing. Maybe we're at that point where don't mention Pluto anymore. Well, in a good way, because Pluto's now in your second house. So this is hope, optimism. It's also an energy that represents healing. So I like that aspect of the card as well as the Wish card aspect of it. But this is about feeling. It's about knowing. It's not even, yeah, you feel it, because there may not be any representation of this around you for you to, put your eyes on. But you feel it. You just wake up in the morning and you just sense it. You know it, that things are about to change for the better. You can feel it. It's an inner knowing. It's a beautiful, it's a psychic, to me, that's a psychic energy. It's a psychic energy of letting you know what's ahead. And let's see what's ahead. Moving towards the weekend, we see the Hierophant here in the upright position, which is a card that governs contracts. See, again, could go back to the Chariot here. So it could be that maybe you're doing some kind of formal, you were called in to do a formal, you put in your resume, now you're doing the interview, and here is the contract that's being offered. Okay, but for others of you, this could be you're purchasing a vehicle, and vehicles come with contract. You see, there's many different aspects of these cards. The energies can go so many different ways. This is why I give so many different explanations, because there's a lot of you Capricorns watching and you're not all in the same situation. So just take what makes sense. Keep in mind these are just general reads. But the Hierophant represents committing to something. Now this is a serious commitment. And Capricorns take their commitments very, very seriously. So this could be, yes, agreeing to a new job position. Especially it has significance if you're working or you're trying to get into a government position, education, or even some kind of church, or because this can represent churches and spiritual communities and stuff, and making commitments to that, or just doing things the conventional way. But here you are, Capricorn, you are signing on the dotted line. You're making a serious commitment to something because you know it's the right thing. Remember, you've got your feeling here, your psychic feeling, that you just know that this is the right thing. Some of you could be signing on for a term position. Like I said, if it's a government or education thing, you could be saying, okay, I'm signing on for 3 years or 3 months or whatever. This is my term position. Others of you could simply be signing a contract for pretty much anything. This could be signing a contract for a new apartment, or signing a contract because you're purchasing a vehicle, right? So it could be anything like that. Or committing, maybe some of you are committing to travel. You could be committing to a person, right? So this is about serious commitments. And like I said, Capricorns take their commitments very, very seriously. And the last card you have on the weekend is the Hanged Man reversed. Perfect. This is all systems are go now, right? This is fast moving energy. You're definitely committing to this. This week feels like a very, although things are moving fast, it's almost like you're ready for it. I think Capricorn's been ready for it for years. So you're ready to jump into this because it's something you know that you want, or some of you have been pursuing this for a while and it's finally happening. The Hanged Man reverse is all systems are go. See, the Hanged Man in the upright position is like, I call it the hurry up and wait, where you're put in a situation where you have to hang back, you have to look at things from a different perspective, you need to wait for approval, you need to wait for somebody to contact you, those kinds of things. But when it's reversed, this is where the wait is over. So you finally get to move forward, move ahead. Well, yeah, it's such a strong week here for you, Cappies. Like I said, 4 major arcana. This is an intense week of major changes, but I feel that the changes were already in place for some of you the prior week. This is just the implementation, the officialness of it all. So let us know in the comment section below if this makes sense to you, and do tell us how so. Also, too, I need to pull a card from the Wisdom Oracle deck to complete this read. What do we have here for Cappies? It says, number 43, Deep Knowing. Deep Knowing. Isn't that interesting, right? This is what I kept saying about the Star card. where you know. When you know, you know. This is a deep knowing. You know that this is the right thing. So Capricorn doesn't, frivolously agree to things or commit to things. So whatever this is that's going on, you already know that it's the right thing to do. That's why you're pushing forward. And it looks like things are unfolding super fast. So put on your running shoes and get ready for a fast-moving week here, Capricorn. I'm sure you would be not sad to hear that things are moving quickly, because a lot of my Cappies have been complaining that things have been, stalled and moving so slowly. So now we've got action, we've got activity and movement forward. Happy to see it for you, my Cappies. So thank you very much for joining me, and I really hope you have a fabulous week ahead. And I also hope that the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribership is free after all. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.